Hello! I thought I'd make this very short video in between all the cooking, just because so many friends now have been asking me, oh, what's with the vegan thing? Just because if you know me, you know how big, not just cooking, but eating is part of my life. I like eating in that, ooh, what is that? Kind of way. Exploring food, tasting it, just making connections with people who love food too. So obviously vegan eating and a vegan lifestyle is going to restrict that somewhat. And so this is the key bit, and key bit in a big way is it's part-time vegan. So on an average weeknight, I might have vegan food by myself. That's no sort of sacrifice on my part, but on the other hand, I can go out and still keep the exploring and tasting of things. So that's the first thing. The second is, and I wasn't actually going to explicitly mention this, even though it's something that I believe in a big way, and that is, I'm really uncomfortable with the, are you with us or against us? Either you're vegan or you're not vegan. And post-US elections, I kind of feel, maybe it's even more important now that I do mention this, which is, I'd rather people just find a kind of spot. You know, if you're vegan and you have a craving for a piece of cheese, it feels from all the literature that I've read, so many people are like, oh, you know, you can hang in there. You know, if you have that one, if you step across the line, then you've gone to the dark side. You know, either you're eating clean or you're eating dirty, and it's very hard for me to understand that. I feel like it's a spectrum and we're somewhere along it, and to make judgments about people who are to the left or to the right of us is just not very constructive, particularly. Although I'm happy to have a chat about that too, because I'm not really, if you got a strong stance, it's just, it causes more problems than it fixes. So that's another big thing. It's, if you're new to cooking this way, step in to this world and see what you can add to your cooking and your eating, because I've certainly learned a lot since cooking vegan food. The next reason is that there are now more and more people with food restrictions, and if you're going to have guests around, rather than the stress of, oh my goodness, what am I going to do for them? Here, have a banana, because I don't know what to do with, you know, I normally make an omelette if you're vegetarian, but vegan, oh, you know, all of that kind of stress. So it's learning new things to put under your belt, so that if you do have people coming around who have not just vegan food restrictions, but just food restrictions in general, it sort of opens your eyes up to different methods and techniques of cooking. Which comes to my next point, which is, regardless of whether it's vegan or non-vegan, all the cooking that I'm teaching is on the basis of building blocks, and so stripping everything down to the sort of bare minimum and learning how to build up from there and play with things so you can have variations. So this is just one aspect of it that I think is quite interesting, and there's not much out there doing it that way. And also, because it's part-time, if you do want a piece of cheese or some fish, then you're going to have the real thing. You're not going to have fake versions of it, which I just, for me, I've tried so many times to have the fake cheese and the fake meat, and I'm just not into it. I'm still open to it. I'll still try it, but so far I haven't found any that I've really liked. So this is more of a celebration of vegetables rather than having, you know, something like fake lasagna, which I think is just so unsuitable for a vegan dish. So there's loads of other things that are wonderful in their own right. So that's the kind of food that I'm doing, and I'm going to be sharing very, very soon. So I hope that explains it. If you're wondering why vegan and not vegetarian, I'll make another short video after this so that you can have a look. If you want to join in, please do just join in with the, send me a Facebook request or an email. And if you've got any questions as well, then all of it, just email me. It's questions@cookingforlife.com. All right, I hope you join in, and for all the friends who I haven't seen yet and who are wondering, there you go, that's why I'm doing it. All right, see you soon. Bye.